Hey folks, this is Matt once again. Just getting that, it's not really do with the review, but you know how sometimes you get really, dehydrated and your lip turns like blue and, not blue, but like gunk. It's because I need to drink more water, but it's not really about that. It's about my review for, picked up the wrong DVD, Hellraiser 3, Hell on Earth. Yeah, I'm being silly today, what can I say? This is not a special edition. I have no idea why this is a special edition. There's nothing special about this. It still says it's rated R. Uh, there's no features on it. It's not even in widescreen. So I have no idea why the fuck this is a special edition. I have no idea. False advertising. But there's nothing on the back listening features, so I don't know what the fuck. But Hellraiser 3, I'll be honest, it's the last of the Hellraiser films I actually like. The others, I wouldn't say I like them. But Hellraiser 3 Hell on Earth, watching it again, I like the film. Definitely not as good as Hellraiser 1 and 2, but I think Hellraiser 3 is better than any of the sequels afterward, in my opinion. I think it's helped because it's directed by Anthony Hickox. Now, Anthony Hickox, he's a director I like. I'm not sure if he's even directing anymore, but he directed a lot of good films. Apparently, he recorded a commentary for this film, but it's only on Region 2. So, that sucks. Damn. But apparently he did do a commentary for this film, but it's only on Region 2, which, again, that sucks. But some of the films he's directed, I guess he's actually dated some actresses. Like, I guess one time he dated Charlize Theron, Naomi Campbell, and Cameron Diaz. Wow. Well, his first film, I believe, was Waxwork. That's a classic. Waxwork 2, I love. Full Eclipse, that's a good werewolf film. Directed a film called Payback, but I know that's not the one with Mel Gibson. Something with C. Thomas Howell I have not seen. Stormcatcher, I had fun. That's a fun Dolph Lundgren film. Jill Rips, yeah. Submerged, a funny Steven Seagal film, but it's not supposed to be. Has a great line, God sucker, motherfucker. And the shitty fight he has with Gary Daniels, who Gary Daniels will whip his ass in real life in 5 seconds, to be honest. But Hellraiser 3 Hell on Earth, I do enjoy. I think first off, it does follow Hellraiser 2, because at the end of Hellraiser 2, one thing I didn't mention, the last shot is you have this pillar coming up, and you have the bum from the first film. What is your pleasure, sir? And in this film, you find out that because of what happened in Hellraiser 2, when Pinhead sort of became human and got, quote, killed, what that did was it split him into 2 parts. Cenobite, Pinhead, the evil part, he's on that pillar. And his good self, the guy who used to be in World War I, he's in this sort of limbo type of place. Then basically this guy, Kevin Bernhardt is the actor's name, which really enough, this guy's gone to become a heck of a writer because he did a screenplay for The Peacekeeper with Dolph Lundgren, uncredited screenwriter, but I like that film. Uncredited screenplay rewrite for Wesley Snipes' The Art of War. And an uncredited screenplay rewrite for John Rambo, as in Rambo 4, which I thought was interesting. And apparently, he's also written, let me see if this is, his screenwriting work has attracted a diverse array of well-known actors ranging from Stallone, Wesley Snipes to Chris Rock and Charlie Sheen. Interesting. But he buys this sort of pillar thing, which now is more like a statue. A guy sells it to this guy, Kevin Bernhardt, for his club called the Boiler Room, and he takes it. And then you have our lead, Joey, played by Terry Farrell. I think more people remember her from. I guess she played Dax from Star Trek: Deep Space Nine. I didn't follow that show, Deep Space Nine, but I know like some of my friends are not fans of her, but I liked her in this film. She's not as good as Ashley Lawrence, but she's better than anybody from 4 to 9. I haven't even seen 9 yet, but I know it'll be better than that. But she's a reporter. She's not getting the story, but then she's in a hospital room, and there's this guy who went to the club, and he has like chains on him, and you see him get ripped apart. And this says rated R, but I don't know if this was somehow the unrated cut, and they just maybe that's why it's special edition. It says R rated, but we fooled you. But the guy just blown apart, boom, like ripped apart, pretty bloody. And after that, she's like, what the hell's going on? There's this mysterious puzzle box. What's this going on? She talks to a girl who brought the guy in, and she talks about how, it leads back to this place called the Boiler Room. And basically, that guy, Kevin Bernhardt, Pinhead sort of comes alive and makes a deal with him. Bring me some victims, kind of like in the first and second for Julia and Uncle Frank. Get enough victims. At the same time, the lead girl, Joey, she gets sort of these visions from Dud Bradley, the good side, the human side. And like, she has a little bit of background because her father had just died in Vietnam. She has dreams like, don't leave him there. Sees her father dying. And then also reflects on Dud Bradley when he was in World War One. She's talking to her. And I will admit, the first half can be kind of slow. I think that's my problem with the film. The first half's, slow at times. But what I like is Pinhead definitely is the star of this film. He gets a lot more he probably gets the most screen time in this film than any other flicks. And if you thought Pinhead was a pussy in part 2 because he got killed, he may suffer in this one, I thought, because when he's alive, when he comes back, he fucks up a whole club. Which kind of remind me, they did a little bit better in Wishmaster, I must say, but they did better in Wishmaster, but, Pinhead's fucking people up in this club. Like CDs that get embedded in a person's face, chains coming up, down, getting every like orifice, like the lip and the eyeball, and just everywhere. They just fucks up the whole club, and she gets there, and the whole club is decimated. Lots of dead bodies. I think I enjoy this film for the third act. I think it saves itself for the third act. I think Anthony Hickox is a capable director. I think he can capably direct action scenes. And like, what was I going to say? I didn't mind the new Cinebite. Some people have a problem with them, but okay, one guy has a video camera who used to be your friend and shoots shit that makes things blow up. One is like CD guy and he shoots CD that embeds people's faces. I don't have a problem with that. One guy, it's like, almost like has Molotov, sort of has a cocktail, but you can like spit like a flamethrower. I like the third act. It tried to be big. I mean, obviously it has a low budget, but it tried to be big. It tried to be big. I thought it was pretty fun. I thought it was very entertaining because she's running, things are blowing up left, right, and center. One guy giving her shit. I'm like, get the fuck out of there. He gets fucked up. Some cops arrive. They fuck up the cops. Then gets to the ending where she sort of draws Pinhead into this world. First, she solves the puzzle and fucks up the other Cenobites, and goes into a world where Dud Bradley will fight Pinhead, and the only way to do this for them to merge completely. Because this Pinhead in this film, since he's separated from Dud Bradley's part, he's pissed, and he can do anything. Like Pinhead, usually he follows the rules of order. Here, there is none. He just wants to fuck everything up. So he fucks with this preacher, nails himself, and I am the way. I thought Pinhead was pretty badass in this flick, and I didn't mind the Cenobites they had. I didn't mind the lead actress. I just hear some info. Originally, Clive Barker had proposed a plot to involve the box having its roots with the pyramids, or Pinhead being trapped in a relic in a church. The writer, Peter Atkins, who wrote the second film, he was going to direct it, but Miramax bought the series as this film was released by Dimension. They felt Peter Atkins didn't have enough experience, and they hired Anthony Hickox. Much of the budget was used for building the club, the Boiler Room. Basically, to see the movie featured heavy metal rock soundtrack, and Clive Barker directed the Motorhead video for Hellraiser, featuring Lemmy and Pinhead playing a game of cards and varied clips on the movie. Yeah, that actually ends the film. Hellraiser, da, 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 da. Hellraiser. Yeah, that's by Motorhead. I didn't mind that song. They said apparently a lot of complaints about the design. Some fans saying they appear like board knockoffs. I don't know. I didn't really see what the problem was with the board. I liked with the board. I said that. I liked this film. I mean, only problem I have is the first half of the film is a little too slow. But I didn't mind the lead girl. Not as good as Ashley Lawrence or even the girl who played Tiffany in the second film. But I didn't mind her. I had some good gore. Pinhead, I like Pinhead. I like Doug Bradley, and he has probably the most screen time in this film. I like some of the lines he had. Uh, I like that Pinhead was a badass in the second act. He fucks up everybody in the club. I like that you have. It felt like some big action. She's running and like all this water comes with electricity, almost trying to electrocute her, and all this shit's blowing up everywhere, shape or form, throwing manholes, and she ducks and it goes right into the sign that's up there. And I don't know, I thought Anthony Hickox is a cable director and got some excitement in the third act, and I like that they didn't just completely disregard the second film. You actually have a little cameo appearance by Ashley Lawrence from, I guess, footage that she was in that psychiatric hospital in the second film. Probably like stuff that we didn't see but was filmed. Oh, I thought it was a fun time waster. Not as good as the first two. But I like the look of Cinebites. I like the stuff they did. I like some of the action in the second half. Pinhead definitely does more in this film than the second film. Doug Bradley was good. I didn't mind the lead. I think Hickox had some capable direction. I thought he had a lot of good practical makeup effects. And it was a Hellraiser movie, unlike 5, 6, 7, and 8. It's going to be a hell lot better than Part 9, just from the trailer alone. But this might seem like a shorter than usual review, but there's not much more I can say other than I liked the film. I enjoyed it. The first half is slow. It takes a little bit too long for things to get going. I think they could have speeded it up. But overall, I liked it. So yeah, check it for yourself whether you like it or not. It's cool either way. But either way, thanks for watching. Take care. And stay tuned next time for 4, 5, and 6. Which I'll upload in one day. Either way, take care, and we will see you later. Ciao.